Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, let's get down. Let's get some tactics under our belt. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, guys, I'm thinking Queen checks, King F8, I mean F7. Hmm. I'm thinking potentially maybe, let me see here. Maybe Bishop H6, which threatens mate. And the queen would have to move, or then knight. And we could potentially pick up a rook with queen h8, and then the king moves, we pick up a rook. Is that what we want to do? Let's give it a go. That's it. Let's see, what do we got here? Trying to figure out if queen checks on d8, king h7, bishop d3, rook takes d3, queen takes d3, check. Hmm. Is that good? Is that a good enough combination for us, though? Hmm. Try to see. Do we have anything else in store besides that? Can we take advantage of the bishop? Well, maybe we can with a potential bishop f1. Excuse me. Bishop f1 might pick up a bishop. And then if he tries to attack our bishop, our queen with e6, we can check, and then we pick up the queen. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Oh. Oh. Because it covers these two areas, which would be mate. And you force that. Okay. So rook takes d1 check, king takes takes b7, queen check, pawn up. Think we win a piece here. Right, I missed that. Gotta be on the lookout for those small changes of the position. I'm thinking rook e5, queen takes b2, rook takes d5, queen b1 check, bishop g, bishop g1. Actually, we can just play queen takes knight at that point. Yeah, I'm liking this here. Oh. Interesting. Oh, first you take the bishop. And if he takes there, we take the queen. Huh. Can't believe I missed that. I was like in your face. Gotta get my mind right. I'll type in my ideas so that I stay accountable to my thought pattern. Ah, here we go. I see. I recognize this pattern. What am I missing here? There has to be something. Do I just pick up a bishop at that point? Oh, I know why we play this now. Because the queen is pinned this pawn to this rook. So when we take, then we're able to take, otherwise we'd lose a rook. Gotcha. I didn't understand that until I looked at it. So bishop e5, queen takes e5, pawn takes. Oh. I wanted to check my idea out though real quick. Oh, E4. Did not spot that. 96. I need slightly better. Okay. Let's see, knight here. If we play here, he can actually block here, but if we play there and in, he can't. Because I'll show you the idea behind why that move works. Because here, 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 if it comes there, what you do is you play knight here, you're guarding these two spots. So even if the queen tries there, well, what the queen can't try, even if the queen tries here, you can actually come and check at this point, and then h6. Knight f5. Probably knight takes. And if he does a5, of course. Knight f5, and we got this. And g8, g6 with a threat here. Queen g2, knight takes, king takes, queen h5. King g5 to cut the king out. So g5. And you can actually just do that. c3. Check. King f6. And h4 with mate. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Because you're attacking down this way. Queen takes b7, and if he tries to attack, Our queen would just win the knight. So this picks up a piece. Trying to figure out how do we handle the queen. I don't see any more checks. After this, all the checks are done. Try to figure out how can we excuse me. Oh, this is just there. Let's see. I'm thinking Queen G4. Queen G4 forks the rook and the knight. Now we just take the knight. Well, bishop c4 threatens mate. Threatens mate here. Knight d4 forks the queen and the rook. Oh. Ask a question though. Okay, let's say here, right? What if he plays there? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, we pick up the queen, which is winning at that point. Okay, okay, gotcha. Queen right here, and that threatens a back rank mate. No. Not fun. Kind of seen this one before. I believe it's rook takes. There's a take. And oh yeah, it's this here. That's right. Had to had to remember. It was a line, an old time line. So let's see. Bishop takes, queen. Knight takes, queen. Bishop takes knight. And if knight takes rook, I'm going to play king takes rook. Interesting. I'm thinking this is the right move order. And then if knight takes takes, otherwise it's just equal. And we don't want an equal position, we want a winning position. Yes, we do. Okay, if knight takes, pawn, bishop takes, the knight takes, I think we'd win a queen at that point. Yeah. Let's see, knight check on e5, king takes d4, and then knight d7, which picks up a bishop. Four. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we win the race. b4. There, 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 there. believe it's a draw. Let's see. B4. H5. B5. H4. B6. H3. B7. H2. B equals B equals B8 equals queen H2. Queen B1 check, king G2. I don't think there's a way to win in that line. Oh. And then when it comes back here, we can play check. I gotta see how to win this endgame. And then that actually wins as well. Because you can't check here, here, anywhere. Because if he comes there, you made him. Okay. Gotcha. Queen takes check on c3. If king moves over, bishop takes check, and we win on the spot. I was trying to see if I couldn't play anything, but the only thing I can see is bishop g6, which threatens. Bishop g6, queen c7. Thinking. Oh, drat, I missed that. Okay. Snap. Trying to see if B takes. No, that doesn't work because you have to cover A. So rook takes, takes. Let's see here. See, E3, he's got 2 squares to go to. If he goes to E4, we go Queen C2, King there, check. I'm not sure. Uh-huh. Oh, maybe it's this. Let's try that again. Oops. My bad there. I don't remember. Is it this? Is it this? What did I... Oh! Duh. Let's try that again. Check. 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 There we go. That was a pretty long one. figure out what. This is a kind of longer of a one, so. Let's see if queen takes C. So bishop takes, and then knight takes. I think we pick up a rook in that line. Is there any more that we can get though for our investment? I don't think so. So let's just pick up our. Alright, now we'll go into Fabi's Fabi versus Magnus's game. Alright, let's do it to it. Okay, e4, c5. Actually, hold on. I will do a unrated one. Then when I get back, if we'll take a look at it, and then we'll do the Fabi game, Magnus. Hey Fox, how you doing? Okay, we'll get on to oops, what in the world? Okay. I have some other games that today. Yeah, I have the whole game, so. Well, that white would be Fabi then, right? If Leela is Fabi and Stockfish is yeah. Okay, gotcha. So takes. Yeah, I have the full game too. If we want to go over it, castles, and if we notice that white actually has a slight advantage here, so he can actually emphasize the advantage with like piece play. More space on the queen side. This one pawn locks down, especially with this bishop, locks down all these pawns over here. One pawn does a mega job. Okay, let's see here. So queen, and now we can potentially try to remove, if need be, the dark square bishop. But I doubt we'd want to, because Ginger says that Grandmaster Simon Williams says that if a pawn's biting on granite like this, you don't want to remove it. There's no reason to get this bishop off the board. Right here, this one. One we'd probably want to take off is this one if we ever had to. That one, because this one's like ugly looking. Knight g5 and see the computer is even going for e6. So that's the kind of thing. Let's just say, oh, we're just going to make a move. Let's say something like this. We'd be more than happy to get rid of the light square bishop. Now this is a yucky piece here. Yuck. So, and that's why the computer Stockfish retreated. But in doing so, now this bishop's bad too. So this rook's out of play. This bishop's out of play. This rook is biting on granite as well, and this knight doesn't really have any good scope to go to at this moment. So knight d2, knight h6, knight g, f3, and now what we're going to try to do is potentially gang up on this pawn maybe, and then play bishop. But I don't know if we want to get rid of this pawn at this moment. It's our friend. It's cutting this bishop out of play. But now we could if we wanted to, but I don't think I would like to push too hard. So maybe c4 would be a good idea. That eliminates the knight from jumping in to b5. Also prepares us to reroute our knight from b3 to c5, which then we would try to win this bishop again. Oh, d4. Wow. Well, I guess if they're going to do that, let's see if we can't just rip it open. And then let's go d5. Let's say, honey, I'm home attack. how to prepare. Oh, for F5. Interesting. Yeah, because then he could push there. Huh. That is interesting. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't do that and takes. Okay. I'd play C5 at this point. And let's see what. Let's say he retreats back. Then I'd go D6. And then the queen would basically have to go here. And potentially knight there to prepare for if he plays there. D7. Yeah, it's an interesting move. Why wouldn't that's just not smart. What in the world? That's gotta be a major blunder. This I have no idea what possessed the computer to do that. That is not right. What's the Fox? What's the idea behind this? I don't understand that. Oh, I got it. My bad. Sorry, I got it now. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Yep. And when we went here, he could come down and grab there. Okay, got it. Yeah, I missed that. I was like, oh. I was like, that's just crazy. Okay. I was just like, whoa. Yeah. Well, it tells you that tactics are the computer's thing nowadays. Because that was a sweet tactic. Let's see, 2, 4. Surprisingly, the engine's up. The other side's up 1 pawn. But I don't see how it could take advantage. That white, in my opinion, this pawn and this bishop guard everything. So I favor white here because of his passed pawn. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking right alongside with you. But we were thinking the same as white's better. Yeah, his majority is 4 versus 2, and he's going to end up getting a connected pass pawn, or at least 2 pass pawns. So just get the king now because it's the end game. We want to get the king involved. And now that the bishop has left this diagonal, we're fine. Our rank, we'll just gladly take it. And then if he wants to play rook e6, we don't want to trade. This actually helps our opponent because of our pawn color. So we want to actually keep our pieces on the board so that we can infiltrate in and behind the pawns. And d8, e8, and now we can actually take, because by taking we get our king into the position with g3, and we could make 2 connected pass pawns via h4. If he takes, then we take back, and now we have this pawn chain, and this 1 pawn and this bishop stops all 3 of these pawns. There's no way for well, black could enter via, let's see, not really. He'd have to go all the way around here if this pawn wasn't there. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even with that, we can move our bishop and do something. A7 takes, and then now that we've accomplished our goal, R3 versus 1, we're gonna now make a pass pawn. More likely we're gonna have to play. Oh, he plays G3. I was thinking G3. I don't. I was also thinking potentially. Not G3, but I think the reason he was concerned with G3 was that, and well, maybe not that, huh? Let's see. I just want to check. I'm not sure if this is best. Yeah, I think he could actually come over and hold. Okay, G3. I think it likes it likes my move. Yeah, E3 is best here because I was thinking we want to support our pass pawn majority, and if he tries, we'll say something like that, we can just get going. And then if he tries to get his king in, we're just gonna keep our pawns like that. So we go there, and it takes, and we're actually winning here. There's no way to stop the infiltration point. King d4, and even if he tries pushing here, we can take, and if he tries to run his pawn, we're close enough to his pawn. We got these two, and now we're up a whole pawn. So ooh, nice, spicy. And now if he plays here, we can just actually come up and start pushing these bad boys up the road. Now we just maneuver our king around. We can actually bishop d. Oh wow, we're pinning down the king to this pawn. Nice, because our king's close enough to guard these three pawns now. It's close enough, so, and even our bishop guards that enough too. So we have enough guardians. That's why we can move our bishop. Oh, that pawn's weak. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I now understand. I now get why he has to move up. He's got to get it. He's got to get these guys rolling. I forgot that that's there. And then we're also attacking the pawn. So now he's in a world of hurt. I should have seen that. Oh, b5. Ooh. I think if he tried this here, I think his idea would be to yeah, I was trying to see if we could somehow infiltrate in around here. Either way he takes, he's losing. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, after let's see here. This would be my idea, because if he plays here, I believe we can actually potentially check. Well, we could just move our king. We could just move our king down too, and then get these guys going. Yeah. We'll see what happens at the very end. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, a couple of the puzzles that we did, I was able to actually see. Well, that's you know what? It is, but you know, it's you have to also look at tactical nuances to it too. Because I believe that I'm not sure, but I believe that the computer has the ability to grab, and then yes, it had to move its bishop, but it still grabbed a pawn. It's not you're not going to be able to hold on to it. Even in some openings, you grab a pawn temporarily. You have to give it back, but you give it back with compensation for you. And I think that's what the engine was thinking, that yes, it had to give the pawn back, but what compensation did it get for it? And that's what it probably looked at. Because it's a computing calculating machine, and so it probably calculated that it got enough compensation for that. B takes c5, bishop e3. Yeah. Oh, that's sneaky. You can't take here because of that tactic there. Oh man. Ouch. Yeah, you can't hold this pawn, can you? As if you try, he's going to kick your bishop out. This gives your knight potential in route. Boy, I think you're losing the whole house with that. Yeah, that is way too risky. Nice. To come back and grab this diagonal. Yeah, you'd lose way too many pawns, and it'd just be too shaky of a position. I wouldn't want to play it. Nice. Wow. It's going for the takedown. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's just crazy. I was just seeing if we could hold it, but I don't think we can. Nice. Oh, you gotta love that. That little trick. Wow. It's gonna try to jam itself right in. Yeah, right in here. Force this D1. I don't think there's any way that. See, what White's gonna do is play here, and after that, he wins the whole house. He can't move the knight, so he's kind of bound to. Yeah, it's 2. There's no way to stop that. Yep. See how we're doing. How's our stream? Good. Let's do some unrated ones so that we can just, take as much time as we need to go over them and learn. Then we don't have to rush through them. We could just take our time. Rook A8 to E8. What's the idea? Alright, let's get down. Hmm. Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, I think you were right. We need to slow down. No time limits, nothing. We just need to relax and solve these. Yeah. Don't whatever you do, don't panic in those situations. Just play your game. Play your A game. A knight takes E to check. So knight takes E2 check. Bishop takes E2. I think we move our. We can actually move our. Well, wow, he's threatening mate, isn't? Well, no. No, he's not threatening mate. Do you see any other thing? I see that we win. That's and then we just move our queen. What do you think, Fox? Give you a second to respond in here. To C6? What's C6? What is AR? What do you? Well, if we take the queen, it's check with the knight, though. Wow. Wow, that's mate. Wow. I gotta remember to look for that. I was looking just to win a piece. I didn't even see the mate there. Wow. Boy, if there was any way to get rid of this queen and bishop, we'd have mate. If these two pieces were X'd off the board, we'd have mate right here. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Stay focused. Okay, put it in. I'm trying to. Boy, this is a awkward setup, isn't it? So rook takes bishop, pawn takes, knight check, knight takes, pawn takes, huh? Hmm. That actually makes more sense. Yeah, that wins the queen. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's right. Nice. It's exactly what I was thinking. Right on. Right on. But can he just move his king, though? Ouch. Could you just move his cane? Oh. We'll do this one and then I gotta log. Excuse me. Ugh. Thank you. Just trying to figure out, is there any way to potentially, maybe rook? Huh. I was thinking rook G. No, that doesn't work. Queen G. Yeah, that's it. Wow, nice. I want to try that one again. Gotta keep an eye on that one. One more, and then I'll log. Huh. All right. Do you have any questions on any of the puzzles? I'll give you guys a minute to write in if you have any questions. Okay. Well, guys, I wanted to thank you for logging on. We're doing great. We're up to 2,100, I think, 3. We're still learning. We're getting better, but we always have to remember to support each other. That's the whole point. You know what? Wherever a person is, you need to support them. If you're on their team, you have to support them. You don't have to, but you should, because that's what teams do. And you know what? You got to be behind them when people ask questions. You have to say, you know what? I'm behind that my teammate, and just stick to it. You know what I mean? They're your teammate, and you have to keep pushing forward. That's the whole thing that we've learned, is that if you know that your teammate needs support, you should apply what you can to help them. And jealousy is huge. You don't want to be jealous. Jealousy is really bad. It doesn't look good, and you know what, you should understand that, you know what, you should strive then next to be the team captain. And when you're the team captain, then you would want others to support you as well as the team captain. And that's why kind words are really important when it comes to when you have a team, of course. Like Team Chess Cruncher, we build each other up because chess. That's what chess should do: build up, not destroy. And you know what? We ought to be willing to put aside sometimes ourselves, our pride, ego, and you know what? So even sometimes we even hide behind our remorse of what we could have been, and we need to do the right thing, which is to support the team. And you guys do that. I gotta say, you guys are great. You keep pushing forward, and you're getting better. You're starting to see lines of thoughts in the tactical puzzles. Then we're all improving because of that. That's excellent. We have to remember that there are no limits because we set our own limits. There are plateaus. There's times in our lives where we plateau, even in our rating, and we have to take a step back, find out why we're plateauing, and not get so upset about the plateau. You need to turn. Sometimes we need to turn around and see the road that we traveled, and you know what? Then we'll be like, yeah, we can do it. We can do it through the Lord. We can do it. And when you go beyond that, you're honoring Him because He gave you the talent to do that. The field you're in is what you should strive for, greatness in. Not for ego, not for pride, because of course we know what the phrase is. Pride goeth before a fall, and the more proud a person is, the more they have to fall. Being humble is a very hard thing to do, and you have to be careful that that doesn't become your pride. So that you say, I am so humble. No, just what, stay as is stated, that the straight and narrow road of learning, thought, and talents are really hard to stay on. It's not going to be an easy road to follow. Sometimes there's rough spots in the road. You may want to jump on the other side and walk down green pastures, but trust me, at the time it looks good, but when you go further down the road, it's scary. So it's better to stay on that rough road, and at the very end you receive the prize of knowledge and learning. So you know what, and also remember, when you first dig into a mountain, it's a lot of work, but the further you go in, and if whatever you're searching for, sometimes you'll find a lot of it, sometimes you won't. But those days that you do find a lot, be grateful, and you know what, just remember that every day is not going to be that way. It's not going to be a bountiful blessed. Like today, when we moved up 60 plus points. You're not always going to have those 60 plus point days. You know what, we gotta thank, we gotta work together and be thankful for that. And we also have to remember that swords start out as metal. First you have to, like what we say, hammer it down, flatten it, then make an edge, then sharpen it. Then you're not done yet. You got to get a handle. You're not even done. I added a fourth level. You're not even done when you have a handle. You have to know how to use it, because if you don't know how to use the information, or the sword as we call it, it can hurt more than it could help in situations if you don't know how to use your sword, which is our tactical mind. And looking at the board, we can know a lot of tactics, but if we don't do it properly, we can hurt our position in the chess game. I wanted to leave you guys with that little bit of chess cruncher wisdom there. And we got to remember that we hang up our coats, we hang up our hats, we sit down and study when most won't. We do, and we do the puzzles when most want to play the 5-minute, 3-minute, or 1-minute games. We do our puzzles, and trust me, when you sit down over the board, that'll make all the difference in your play. Okay, guys, As Wesley So says, for the Lord Jesus, as I say, God bless. And I'll see you guys next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, guys. Lord willing, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll go over Magnus Caruana's game 4, I believe. Yes, game 4, and we will learn from it and keep improving. And hopefully, the two, Magnus and Fabi are well, healthy, and wise, and they play good games and use the talent the Lord's given them for greater things. So just remember, good job, guys. 2 thumbs up. Keep going. You guys are doing it. I believe in you. Chess Cruncher believes in you. And you know what? Just keep pushing forward. And never plateau. Keep striving for the next rung up. Great job, guys. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow.